I think it's the time we can start. We don't want to waste a lot of time. We have so many things to do, some one or two things to do today. So we'll start with first of all some bit of introduction. Just tell us who you are and then where you're joining us from. Yeah, and literally if what you do in life. Yeah, we'll take maybe less than 10 minutes to do an introduction. On my screen, we have Ruth. You can try and maybe let me just give some few guidelines. If you have never used Google Meet, the first icon is the maybe if you're joining with your PC, the first icon is the microphone, and then that one, in case you have been asked to talk or you have a question, you can just unmute. And then the second icon is the video icon, and then the CC is the caption, and then you can react. You can be doing some reactions here and there, thumbs up, thumbs down. If you can hear my voice, you can always be giving me thumbs up or a thumbs down. And then you, in case you have a question and you want to present, you can use the present now, and then you have the hand there where you can just raise your hand, then ask any question that you like to ask. Yeah, I'm not expecting you to click the red icon, which is the ending the call. Yeah, so that is it. So you'll be expected just to unmute. Don't use the video, but okay, if you're in a position to use the video, it's well and good. Though we normally have interferences with the network whenever you use the video. But let's start from Ruth. Ruth, say hi to us. Tell us maybe your full names, where you are connecting us from, and then what you do in life. Yeah. Ruth, you can unmute and then. Ruth, we can't hear you. Uh-huh. Probably Ruth is having a problem. Can we go to Titus? Titus Sifuna. Say hi to us.
Hi guys,
Hi.
this is Titus Sifuna. I'm joining from Nairobi and I'm a tour operator. Thank you.
Uh, that's great. You said you are tour operator?
Yes, I'm a tour operator.
Okay, great, great. Let's go to Michael. Yeah, Michael, we can't hear you. Uh-huh. In case you're finding a problem to talk, you can just type in the chat box. Maybe we go to Ekiru James. Ekiru James. We'll be using a lot of English, maybe for the sake of others, maybe those I'm not so sure if we have someone who is not from Kenya. Yeah. James, say hi to us. Michael and Ruth, maybe you can type in case. People are afraid to talk. James, you can say hi to us. Okay. Let me assume maybe got some network problems. Joan, let's go to Joan. Say hi to us. Hey, what's happening? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up kindly. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. I can be alone in this. Nice. Great. Let's go to Gilbert. Gilbert, say hi to us. I don't know if
Hi
others.
everyone.
Yes, hi, you can hear you.
I'm Cheruiyot Gilbert. I'm joining you from Eldoret.
Great, great, Gilbert. What do you do in life?
I'm a freelance writer.
Ah, nice. That's amazing. That's amazing. Let's go to Brian Tony. Brian Tony.
Hello, hello, hi guys.
Hi.
I am Brantoni. I am in Nairobi, Kileleshwa. I deal with the events.
Nice, nice. That's great, Brian. Brian. Let's go to, let me see people in my
Thank you.
line. Karibu sana. Let's go to Sunday McDonald. Say hi to us. Oh, Brian, you didn't. Oh, you said you deal with what? Brian? Oh, event. Sorry. That's great. Sunday.
Yeah, hi guys.
Hi.
Anyway, you can excuse me. I'm just enter right now to the group, and I'm called Sunday Anua Peter. Currently, I'm based in German, so I would like to join the group for learning graphic design.
Much welcome. Are you a Kenyan?
No, I'm not a Kenyan, but I
Oh,
stay in Kenya for long. So I just relocated from there in 2022.
you know some Swahili, yeah?
Yeah, and I'm good. So
Nice,
I
nice,
just speak.
nice, nice.
Yeah, I speak. Yeah.
Much welcome, much welcome. We are glad to have you. Let's go to Orechi John. John, say hi to us.
Hi everyone. My name is John Urichi. From Nairobi. Yeah.
Great. Do you have any other person? Renson, yes. Renson Aburi. Say hi to us.
Yes. Hi, and I'm Renson Aburili. I am from Nairobi and I am an educator.
Great. Sorry for pronouncing your name in a bad way. It's Aburili. Nice. Great. I thought you are from Nigeria. Aha. Do you have any other person in the line? In case you have not spoken, you can just unmute. Okay. Let me assume that everyone is comfortable. I think we have some in the text. Ruth, yeah, evening, Ruth Kibuika, a CPA student. Nice, ready to venture into graphic design. Much welcome. That is Akiru James from Turkana County doing logo design. That's amazing. We have already graphic designers in, and we're going to do some few things here and there. So allow me just introduce myself as we progress with the presentation. Today we'll be talking about on what we do as a Royal Graphics, and then we'll also do a live session for those who are coming from Mike from Georgia. You finished Form 4 last year. That's amazing. Karibu sana. So we'll do some few things. We'll do a logo design. We do a 3D logo, and then we also do an animation part of it in After Effects. Just simple things. And for those who are coming maybe from the challenge, they normally call a creative design. The creative design group community will be doing today's challenge for the beauty skincare and beauty logo. Yeah, so allow me introduce myself, and then just in a few, let me share my screen. As also I share my as I share my screen, I'll be introducing myself. Okay, so if you can see my screen, give me a thumbs up. If you can see my screen, give me a thumbs up. That's great. So it is our somehow webinar, but we'll be doing a lot of some few things. So I am that is my name. My name is Isaac Nahaima. I am a tutor. I've been in physical tutoring, but I think I just resigned some 3 days ago. 3 days just on Friday. And then I also do the physical. That was physical. I resigned physically, and then I also tutor online since last year. We had our first cohort in that is in 2024, around June there. And then also I'm a web designer. I do web using the WordPress. I think you have seen the website. That is a website for Royal Graphics. And then also I'm a graphic designer. In graphics, we have the two. We have the still graphics and also the motion graphics. So I do the two, but I've been much into still graphics. And then I'm also a digital skill advocator. Yeah, so it's good to have a digital skill. Yeah, one or two digital skills, it will save you. And then I have 2 years of work experience. I've been in graphic design since 2023, around March. That is when I learned graphic design also online by someone. I was trained by someone from Nakuru. We have never met up to this point. He even trained me on web design, of which, yeah, well, we have still never met. And I'm also the founder of Royal Graphic Solutions. And then we also still have the Royal Digital School, which is also coming up. I think it will have its own operation probably by September. There it will have some website there where you can access the courses. You can even purchase the courses, but we'll update you on that. I think this one I'll not go that much into it. So I know most of us maybe possess some tech skills. So before you go to that, that is my image. Allow me share my. Don't know if I can be visible. I'm using. I think you can see me. Yeah, that is me. In case you meet me somewhere, yeah, that is me. So don't confuse. You can search me anywhere. I'm found on all social media platforms as Isaac Nahaima. Just go and search for me. Yeah, that is me. So I'll not be sharing my screen in because I don't want to. I'm using my PC, my laptop, and also the screen. The screen doesn't have the webcam. So that is me. Yeah, thank you so much. If anyone with a question concerning me, anyone with a question concerning me, I just drop it and then I'll answer it along the way. Yeah, so I know you have some technical tech skills. Some are already in graphic design, others are writing, others are video editors, others are even web developers. It is good to have such kind of skills. Yeah, I'm also currently learning the full stack. So I'm not so sure if I'll finish because things are quite many on my end. Yeah, so that is mean then I believe that you make some money out of these tech skills. And if you are not making out of them, at least maybe if in case you're going to join this class, you're going to make some little coins, some few coins out of it. Yeah, so I think there are some people who are coming late. Okay, then this one I think I won't say much on it. We started 2023, that is Royal Graphics Design. It started as Royal Graphic Designs, then I went to Solutions because of the scope of things that I've been doing. I didn't want to be focusing on graphics alone. Also do social media marketing, by the way. I also do social media marketing in case you need that services. But in our class, we're also going to do that. So we only offer services in graphic design, web design, SEO services, web maintenance, and social media marketing. Yeah, not much. That one is not much here. I've said Royal Digital School started last year. Yes, started last year. So let me just go some basics of graphic design. Just graphic design for those maybe who are coming in as new people don't know maybe what graphic design is. It is just an array. It involves the creation of creation, arranging, and manipulation of visual elements to communicate a message. And the visual elements that we are talking about, it is the text, the images, and also the shapes. You only have three visual elements that we normally use in graphic design. we also combine them now with the colors and colors and then hierarchy. Yeah, but those are the only things that you normally work with in graphic design. So what I normally just tell people, if you know how to arrange these things very well, the three, yeah, the text, the image, and also the shapes, if you know how to arrange them very well, you are a graphic designer. It's going to be easy on your end. It doesn't have to do with so many things. So you can, as a graphic designer, you can do logo design, business cards, letterheads, posters, flyers, books, brochures, banners, roll-up banners, and then have product labels, magazines, portfolio, thumbnails, marketing videos, company profile. The other time I think I have shared some templates for company profile. Yeah, I don't know from the list how many you have had. You can just type from the list. How many have you had? You can just type how from the list how many you have you had. Just type in the chat box from the list how many have you had of, or everything is new. But if everything is new, don't worry. Going to see that. Aha. Someone is saying 9. Another one. As Renson, it's 9. Someone is on unmute. How many have you had? Just count. How many have you had from the list? Yes, the class is being recorded. I'll share the video. I'm waiting to see your accounts. I'm waiting to see your accounts. How many have you had from the list? There are around 14. 7. I have 7. Another one. Any other? Okay, let me say maybe most of us have heard of them, or 11. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that we have heard of someone is saying 9 again. Someone has heard of number 1, number 5, number 5, number 5. I'll assume it's a flyer, and then number 16. Okay, should I assume it's the company profile? Okay, nice. So others 9. So I think some have never had everything 1 and 5. That's good. So logo, I think most of you know logo. Business cards, I think if you don't know, I don't think if anyone doesn't know business card. Letterheads, they're normally used by companies. In case you have a company, in case you're going to write things like internal memos, maybe some let's say writing tenders, you normally have the header of the company. It has the logo, the contact details, and then the footer, it has some simple design. We normally charge at around Kenya shilling 700. It's you just design the header and the footer, simple. And then we have the posters. These ones, flyers, I know you know. Books, I know you know them. Brochures, the one we have the bifold and trifold. So depending on the one that you know. Banners, we have the large format banners. Yeah, so those ones you normally see them on the roads. Those are the banners. And then we have the roll-up banner. We have the narrow base and also broad base. The ones that you can pull, they are also called pull-up banners. Product label. Any product has its own label. It has some description on it, the design. So you as a graphic designer, you can just do that, or you can be working in where you can in any company. There is no company that doesn't have there is no product that doesn't have a product label. And then magazines, and then things like portfolio, we'll be creating them. Thumbnails, if you go to your YouTube, those images or those posters, should I say posters, that normally appear, and then you go inside, you find some different content. Yes, those are the thumbnails. Then a company profile, normally just a simple description of what the company does. So we can be creating all this one. Some are single page things, like the only multi-page here is the portfolio, magazines, and also company profile. Yeah, those are the only single page. Others, and the books, others are those are the only multi-page. Others are single page. Yes. I want us to do not 3D music management. So I want us to, maybe before we go to that, uh, allow me just explain on what our course entails. Let me just allow me explain on what our course entails, and then we're going to do now the live design, because I don't want us to spend much there. So our course has been divided in, our course is 3 weeks, is 12 weeks, detailed, it is 12 weeks detailed, Monday to Thursday. So we have the basic package, which normally has the basic computer literacy. Will teach you on some maintenance consideration of your computer as a graphic designer. And then you can see the screen. Maybe if you can see my screen, give me a thumbs up. If you can see my screen, give me a thumbs up. Okay. I don't know if you can leave and then come back. Probably is the internet. Sifuna, your hand is up. Okay. Okay. Titus, your hand is up. Okay, nice, great. So it is 12 weeks. It is 12 weeks. So the basic package contains Adobe Illustrator and fundamentals of graphic design, and also basic computer literacy. Also, we are going to do on how we are also going to learn how to download cracked software today. But in case you'll join the class, of which we are going to start them tomorrow officially, we still learn more on downloading the cracked software in case we're going to have a problem. And then fundamentals of graphic design, it's important for you to understand the fundamentals. And then we also do Adobe Illustrator. So that one takes 3 weeks. So you can see the outline. The outline is also in the website. On my end, I don't know why it's bringing some few errors. You can just download the outline there. And then it's 3,500. That is 3,500 Kenya shillings. Yeah. That is basic package. So in case you pay for the basic package only, you're only going to access the basic package. So when that time comes, maybe when we are done, we'll be done with the basic package probably by next yeah, by end of this month, around the 29th, there will be done with the basic package. So, and then intermediate package now contains the Adobe Photoshop. What does Adobe Illustrator does? Things like logos, flyers, roll-up banners, and then things like brochures. It can do most of the things. The only thing that it can't do, it is the 3D logo mockup, and also manipulation, of which manipulation we do it a lot with Adobe Photoshop. That is where it's coming in intermediate package. And intermediate package, we have Adobe Photoshop and then also Adobe InDesign. So Adobe Photoshop is normally good for manipulation and also advanced, actually advanced manipulation. You can do a lot of things in Adobe Photoshop. I normally use it a lot for posters, because posters normally needs a lot of manipulation. And then sometimes we normally integrate Photoshop and Illustrator when working on some projects, like maybe a banner that needs some complex manipulation, so we can just integrate them in one way or another. So, and then Adobe InDesign is normally used for multi pages, so that one will be using them mostly in the print industry. So in case you're going to be find yourself in the print industry, you're going to be using now the Adobe InDesign. Things like magazines, the newspapers, that are normally done with Adobe InDesign. So this one is going to take us 4 weeks. 4 weeks. That is 16 sessions, 1 hour 30 minutes per session. That will be from now week 4 up to around week 7. So it is 4,500. So that one, I think we should be beginning at the beginning of next month, in case we consider paying in that format. And then we have advanced package where we have social media marketing. I know most of us, or some of us that are here, found the ad either on Facebook or either on Instagram. We're going also to learn on how to run those ads. It is very important, because most of us don't know. Yes, we might have the skills, but how are we going to get the clients? It's very important. I remember after learning the graphic design by back then in 2023, I got my first client after a week, because I just created a page and then I gave my page some time, and then after giving my page some time, uh, I boosted an ad, and then that is how I've been starting work, getting clients. Just, it's not like okay. I know people like just talking, but these are the clans, these are the brands that I've worked with. These are all of these ones are logos. Everything, every file folder here, it is a logo, and in a logo, every brand, maybe some will have company profiles, some will have posters, some will have maybe some business cards. Yes, all of these ones are logos. There are over 100 that I've worked with so far. The logos only, that there are over 100. So if you go to any file here, so I've done all this one for the clients, and then we have the 30 days challenge. So we are in week 3. I think we are going to do a logo there. Yeah, so and today actually I've done the Apex Academy logo, but I was polishing, and also I've done this one. I'm waiting for approval from the client. So it is important when you learn a design skill, it's good also to know how to market your skills, because most of us might just learn the skill, but at the end of the day, I'm waiting for this one to open, but it's taking some time. At the end of the day, you don't know how to market your skill. That's why we have the integrate the that one integrated. This one I've done it today. I'm waiting for the client to approve. I remember, for those who are in creative design, don't make your work hard. Make your design as simple as ABCD, and that is what we are going to do today. I'm going to show you how to make your life easy in graphic design industry. Yeah, so where are we? Here. So that is social media marketing, and also we're going to do marketing videos using Adobe Premiere Pro. I will do complete Adobe Premiere Pro. We'll touch only on logo animation in After Effects, and then we also touch on Filmora Wondershare. It is quite amazing editing tool that we can also use. The Filmora Wondershare, the integration, the interface, it is almost the same as Premiere Pro. It's only that maybe some templates that you can find or use in Premiere Pro, they are not there in Filmora Wondershare. But Filmora Wondershare looks almost like CapCut. It's an online thing. You can download things and then upload them. For those who have used CapCut, but it has a very nice integration. So if you understand the Premiere Pro, we also work on Filmora. Filmora is just an added, to just be part of added thing, and also the After Effects. what what I'm trying to emphasize here is that when clients normally come to you, they'll come to you for logo design. That is where the brand normally begins. From the logo design, client will tell you, do for me business card. From the business card, they'll tell you, do for me maybe letterhead. Those are the three most important things that brands will come for. And then from there, now you can be working on posters. You can be working now, do for me maybe company profile. And you see, company profile, for me, I charge around 250 per page. Someone will come maybe to 10 pages, maybe 15 pages. So depending on how much, on how you'll agree, but maybe I'll try and increase the pricing. So, and then from there, the client will still ask you, can you do a video of me, do a video, maybe a marketing video for me? And then maybe the client will ask you, can you maybe do a logo animation? The logo animation is okay, it's easier and also quite hard, but for what we are going to do, it is just the basic part. We have the templates, just drop in there, and then let the After Effects do the work for you. Then it's just going to be that easy. So for logo animation, you can charge even 4,000, 5,000, even 3,000. Yeah, something. So you can just tell the client, logo design for me. If you just come for a complete package, logo design 2,000, logo animation 5,000. I'll tell you, just pay 5,000. We do for you 2D logo, 3D logo, and also 3D logo animation. So it's good to integrate those skills. And then to one point or another, I'll also encourage you to learn web design, because after someone having a logo is a brand. Then the one day or one time, they will need also a website. So you can also learn the website, web design. You can learn web development. You can also learn web design. For me, I do with WordPress. WordPress is an easier way of doing websites, of creating websites. And then the client will ask, can you manage for me my social media pages, because you're getting so amazing designs. So can you do that for me? That is what we normally teach. In tech, do not just have one skill. Have variety of skills, but they are related. In case a client is going to come to you, it's going to easy for you to tell that client, I have this one, I have this one, and then I can do this for you. Yeah. If you are together to that point, give me a thumbs up before I explain the last part on our course. Nice. In case you have a question, you can still ask. Joshua, your hand is up. If your hand is up, you just unmute and then ask the question. Okay. Okay, let me assume. Yeah, someone is asking, maybe might ask, okay, are we going to be using templates, AI, and other things? Yes. You can't be in tech and then stop using those things. I think I saw a poster somewhere that they don't use templates. In graphic design, if you don't use templates, I don't know who you are. I literally don't know. But what I will normally ask myself, and I always ask my students, why will you take 2 hours to come up with an idea and then the client is going to refuse it because it does not match with the guideline of the industry or the industry standards? Why will I do that? Why would I do that? Yet someone is still using a template and the person is still going to be paid. If you're going to design a log, whatever you're going to do today, like what we're going to do today, we're going to use some simple template. We modify it and we send it to, let's say we send it to the client. Maybe the client accepts or, yeah, approves. And then you're going to be paid the 2,000. There is another person who have sat down for 2 hours to come up with a design and then design for another 2 hours or 1 hour. And then that design is going to be refused. You sit down and do the same thing, but you're going to be paid the same thing. So we are not paid on time. We are not paid depending on the time you have spent in the project. You are paid on the quality of work that you deliver or the work that you have delivered, not the time you have spent on the project. Yeah, so this one, if you pay from basic to advanced, is 13,500. Basic to advanced, and I think I've explained how they integrate with one another. So if you, in case you want to pay, you can pay basic to you can pay slowly. You can pay now the basic part, the advanced basic that at 500, intermediate 45, and then advanced you can pay now 55. But you can also pay monthly of 4,000, 4,000 per month. So at the beginning of the month, so let's say you're going to join. Yes, you're going to have a recorded video, don't worry. In case you're going to join, you can pay 4,000 now. At the beginning of next month, you pay 4,000. And then at the beginning of the other time, you're going to have, beginning of now, July, you're going to pay the last installment. You can pay that way, 4,000. You're going to have pay around 12,000. You can also pay once. You can also pay as a whole package, 10,500 at 20% discount. The other one is 10% discount, and the other one doesn't have a discount because also we take on the time consumed for you to time taken for you to make the payment. I think normally called a higher purchase. Yeah, that is about our course. So for those who are yet to pay and you feel like you would like to join the course, yeah, we have the pay bill. We have the pay bill. I think the pay bill is not displayed here. We have the pay bill. I'll just share, just inbox, I'll share with you the pay bill. Then you go to the website and register. Yes, yeah, we'll be dealing with the live classes. I think this one, the course outline has enabled you to see what you are going to learn. You know, most of the schools, what they normally tell you, just come, we are going to teach you logo design, teach you poster design. Okay, it's quite general. What if you don't touch that, or someone is just telling you you're going to learn this one and this one? You see, those sometimes for those who went in campus, you see, you have paid for a given course and then you don't know the outline, and go there and find some irrelevant things that you are being taught. So sometimes it's normally good to do your due diligence research, and that's why this one is clear there. And if you feel like you are doubting, just go to the website. If you feel you are still doubting, just be patient and join in September. Do your research for 3 months and join in September. But we are planning also to have the morning, not morning, day classes, but still online. Yeah, we don't have a physical location currently. We don't have a physical location currently. Yes, if you're together to that point, give me a thumbs up as we go to the other thing. Give me a thumbs up for that. Yes. Let's do our live present, our live design. This one is the most important part. We see what we're going to do. We are not going to do this one, but I'll open this one. We are working on our challenge. So for those who are in our group, in the challenge group, we are dealing with this one, skincare and beauty. So in case you have been given a task to design a logo, yes, we offer certificates. We have certificates for every student. In case you are done, yes. Yeah, we normally give certificates. So in case you have been given a task for graphic, let's say for logo, the first thing that you should always ask, okay, the client, this is the details that of the client that is going to do for you. And then this is the client. Let's just do a review on this one. Wanted a logo for Flomsa Limited. What does it deal with? So the first thing that you normally ask, it is normally the what? The name. Let me just open something here. I think I had also shared it with the creative class, the creative design class. I think let me just share. I'll share that one, but that one is normally part of us among the last classes, the do's and don'ts in graphic design. But let me just open the last part. The last part is the most important among the last points, not the last points here. What you need to ask. Always ask for full design info before starting any design. So for a logo, we're going to ask the name, the preferred colors, if they do have the preferred colors. Do not start a logo without preferred colors. And then ask the slogan if they do have, and then the field of operation. It's very important. So what does it deal with? That is the field of operation. And then I told the client the logo design is 2K, but she has been a retaining client, so I'll do it with 1500. Hope it's okay with you. Still okay. You see, some of us have just put our prices. Yeah, we don't do exams, but we are working towards doing exams. We don't have the things like NITA at the neck. We don't do exams. It is only the projects that we normally do most of the time. We don't do exams, but we're working towards that. When we have our website live, the website will be in a position to also to do. You log in and then you do the assignments, you mark, and then it gives you the marks. Yeah, we don't do exams. So some of you have just put your logo maybe at even 500, and there are people who are willing to pay the 2000. So and then the client shared with what? Flomsa Limited, and then this is the field, and then the preferred colors, and then the slogan. That is the same thing we have here. So the brand name is the skincare, field is skincare, and then name is this one, and then slogan is this one, and the color palettes are this one. So I want us to go and search for this one. So what we normally search, this is the field. We normally search for the field. We don't search for the name. So the site that I normally use for searching the name, let's say now I want to do the logo, the obvious one, it is I know most of us, or should I say every designer should be using FreePic. Every designer should be using FreePic because FreePic has everything, ranging all the way from logo, posters, business card, letterheads, and we'll be using this one a lot. So that is skincare and beauty. I'm looking for skincare and beauty watch logo. The name will come later. So most of the time, I normally, for now, where what I normally use a lot of premium ones, because I know the free ones, there are chances that someone is going to use it. But what you normally do here, you get a template, you redesign it, and then modify one or two things, as simple as that. And then, yeah, you share it with the client. The client is going to accept and ensure that you can do your research if that logo exists. So you can just do some modification and then still confirm if that logo exists. For me, I think I'll go with this one. I think I had done some search. I'll go with this one. I'm looking for the premium one because chances of Kenyans paying for free pick and getting these templates here, it's very minimal. As a designer, chances of me paying for free pick, it's very, very minimal. So I'll go with this one. And it's not that I'm going just to use that one alone. I'm going to modify some few things here and there, and then ensure that my logo does not look like this one. Yeah, so I have the image here. I can copy the image. Let me copy the image. copy the link, and then I can go to this site. I think for those who are in creative design, we have all these sites. I've shared all these sites here. So I just need the image. I need the image. I don't need anything else, by the way. I only need the image. I've said, okay, there are those who are good in drawing. You can draw, by the way. If you are good in drawing, just draw. I have no problem. But why should I strain so much? Does it mean that if I don't know how to draw, I'm not going to be a graphic designer? Not really. I can still work around with it and still get my design done and be approved by the client. Let me see. I don't know why it's taking some time. Let me just refresh. Let me refresh. Actually, it is here. Supposed to be this one. Yeah, here it is. Just this one, and then click on download. I think it's here. And then I'll go to my Adobe Illustrator, new file. I'll create a new file. For logo design, you'll be working around, I normally use this one, 2000 by 2000 pixels or points, but we can adjust depending on the way it looks like. And then since it's an online post or an online design, I'll be using the RGB color mode. And then I click on create for artboards because of I want to do some simple variation here and there. Yes, so I have my 4 artboards here, and then I have my image here. Let's see that image. Let's just drop that image. The good thing with Illustrator, Illustrator will open even the AVIF file images. For those who will be in the classes, we're going to see that image, those images. Photoshop can't open that. So this one, I have 2 ways. I can modify. I have already the first template. The first template is this one. Maybe what I can modify here, I don't want this leaf, but let's read the explanation first. This is the name, and then design a delicate yet luxurious logo for Lumiere Glow, and then a skincare and beauty brand. The logo should feel elegant, feminine, and premium. Think about incorporating soft curves, light sparkle elements, a flower, and or minimalistic icons related to skin or beauty. When this one says this one, you don't have to incorporate everything. You don't have to incorporate everything. But if you just search for skincare and beauty logo, you're still going to find them. But we also have more of logos depending on how you're going to search. We also have luxurious logos. We have luxurious. Let me just luxury logos. I think you have seen these logos in most of the beauty shops. They normally look like this one. This one we even don't design. This one we just download a template, change here and there, put the name, and then send it to the client. The client will still approve. Sometimes you might design such kind of luxury logos. So for mostly beauty, normally use these luxury logos. And I think you have seen most of these luxury logos in most of the shops. Yeah, we have such kind of luxury logos because also in the description it's telling us to do what, a luxurious logo. So if you search for that luxury logo, you're going to find such. So we have the first template, but for us we have such template, but we can't design everything looking like this. We can, for me, what I'll go with, I'll remove this leaf here, and then I'll get another leaf. I'll get another flower. Let's just look for flower, just that way. And then these flowers should not be images. The flowers should be illustrations or vectors. Vectors are normally editable in Adobe Illustrator, but for me, I think let me go for illustrations. Illustrations, they represent the image like representation of an object. Let's see flower. Let's look for flowers logo. Let's just find something that is related to the logo because we don't want to find other flowers. I think I had seen some few amazing flowers here. Where are they? Let me look for flowers or flower. So your search is going to help you a lot. So I normally encourage people, take your time to do a research. The most important time you normally take especially in logo design, it is time in research, not even design, because as long as I have the template, I have the ones that I'm going to arrange, the elements that I'm going to use them, it is easy for me to do the design. I can't find the one that, yeah, I wanted something like this. And then I get one of the flowers here so I can download this one. This one is a free version of This one are elements, and you can edit it in Adobe Illustrator. Yeah, for those who are yet to know Adobe Illustrator, I'll encourage you to learn Adobe Illustrator. It's quite amazing. Don't do logos with Adobe Photoshop. Illustrator will do better. Photoshop, at one point or another, they're going to be pixelated. So I'm going to open the EPS file, or sometimes it's going to come with what? It's going to come with AI file. So I have these flowers here, and then I have my what? I have my design here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to trace this one. I can trace it in two ways. I can trace it using image trace. I can use image trace. So I'll zoom. So that's why in graphic design, we normally recommend for you to have, do not have a mini, yeah, Freepik, same as Pinterest. Yes, they are the same. But Freepik is more, has so many things as compared to Pinterest. Freepik has so many things as compared to Pinterest. Yeah. But be using Freepik. Be using Freepik. Yeah. And then this one, we have two ways. We can do image trace, or we can trace it manually. We can trace it manually using curvature tool. Let's try the two. Let's select this one, and then image trace. We have on properties, select this one. You can also go to object, and then you select on image trace, and then you make. Image trace is going to convert an image into a single layer vector file. That is it. We have our design here, and then you just click on expand, and I just need what? And then I ungroup. I need what? I need the design. Go to view, and then show transparency grid. Is it hide or show? Show. That one. I don't need this one. I already have my vector. I already have my vector. I already have my vector file. I wanted these single elements. These are the single elements that I wanted. But some logos will not work. Why? Because you see already this leaf, the leaf that was there. Let me just drop it again. Or we can do another one in a, yeah, we can do another one. Let's just drop this one. Let me just, not this one actually. This one. Let me just drop it. Sometimes you can find the others that have so many colors. The one that will have so many colors, to one point or another, image trace is not going to work. So what we normally do, we can trace it manually. I just need this part. I don't need the other parts. I need the icon part. So control 2 to that one is to ensure that your layer is locked, and then I can trace this one. There are those who are using, who normally use there are those who normally use, I know pen tool is the best. Pen tool is the best, but curvature tool is the best, more best. Pen tool is better. Curvature tool is best, because this one will do for you amazing curves. You want to trace this curve. That is the most important part, because you want to use this part in our design. So we don't, in logo design, we can't trace, we can't do image. We can't do image. So this one we are done almost. Let's see. Though the curves. So you just need to ensure that you add some few anchor points here, and then so that you can trace. You see this part, it was supposed to look like that, but you can double click for it to create a sharp corner. Can a curvature tool create sharp corners? Yes, it can create those sharp corners. Just double click on those ones. For those who have been using it, you can be using it that way. It is easier doing that instead of you using curvature tool, pen tool, and then coming back and use curvature tool. That is just a repetition of yourself, and this one is quite easy than the other way. Yeah, so we are done with that one. We have traced that one. So we'll see how long it will take us just to trace this one. We don't need to do a lot of things, by the way. Let's do there. Double click there, double click. Anywhere we have a corner, it's just double click. So for those who are not good in, their eyes are not very good. I've never used the bitmap. I've never used that. Okay, we can do that, and yeah, can just ensure that our trace are okay. Yeah, so double click there, but we can still use the other one. Already we have done, we have done it. We already used the image trace, but sometimes image trace might not give us the right thing. You see this one, you just ensure that you align them very well, and then this one, think we have so many ways to design. So I think the other ways that you can learn online still okay. And then I think others have so many amazing shortcuts. Still okay. Yeah, we are done with this one. We normally say the more the anchor points, the less the smooth the curve. So we are done with that one. So let's trace another one. Let me just control Z. Let me delete this one. Oh, you are talking about Corel Draw. I don't use Corel Draw. Illustrator is more advanced than Corel. I'm not so sure, but that is it. I thought someone was using Corel Draw, uh, and he has never gone back to Corel Draw. Illustrator is normally better than Corel Draw, but I think you can give views on that. Can debate. It's debatable. Yeah, this one just that way. That way, and then double click here. Yeah, so this one we have it. You can just maybe change the shape a little bit so that it doesn't look the same, match the same. We have it there. There we are. So it's not very perfect. Then we can do this one. These are the tools that we'll be using a lot. There are no more tools that we'll be using much, especially in logo design. So that one you can say we are done, and then we can control 0. We remove this one, right click, unlock, and then we normally delete it. We normally delete this one, and then we have our design already here. You can just give it a color. You can give it a color, like just that color first, and then we can be using the other colors that the you see this one is now this one. You can use the other one. So depending on the one that you feel like it's smooth. So I'm going to add another icon here, another element, like feel like which one is better. I think this one, the floral part, this one. For me, this one looks better, but that is according to me. If you'll give it to the client and then the client is going to refuse, yeah, you still have a room to do it again, to redo it again. Control, yes, let me just adjust this one. Hold shift, increase the size, and then that way I have this one here, this flower. I ensure that it's just fitting here. So I have my design ready. So what I just need to do is just add the text, and then I just need to do some balancing here and there. Yeah. If you're together to that one, give me a thumbs up, and give me a thumbs up unless you are lost. Okay, yes, that way. We can put the color codes. We can put the colors that they had given us. So let me just create here some few shapes there, and then I get the color codes that are here. This is the color code. The first one is soft pink. I copy the color code, and then for those who will be in class, don't worry about these color codes. You'll be learning them. Just paste in here. There. I just want to see how they are going to look like. Gold. This one is warm gold. Control C, and then I paste this one here. Control V, and then we have the last one, which is where is it? Is here, which is pure white. Okay, you don't have to copy that. But for me, we'll just do the variation. We have the two colors. Normally, I don't normally advise people to use more than 3 colors in a logo. The same thing like you have never seen Safaricom use blue. Blue. So at one point or another, the brand will end up using even just 2 colors. Just 2 colors. If you use more than 3 colors, okay, well and good. See, this one are not perfectly shaped because of the anchor points that they are there, but we can still work on it. There's also another way we can combine the shapes, but that one, since we don't have much time, we'll not do that one today. We'll do it in our live class. So let me just pick this color and then also pick this color here. I can vary. Let me just pick that one, maybe that one. Then these lips can do that, and then we'll see if that color is good or not good. You can also suggest more colors for the client. No, let me do the pink. So which one is more? let's just do it as it is first, and then we'll see how it's going to look like. Yeah, so we add the text, which is the name, and then we add the we also add the other. This one I think we're almost done. The remaining part is not very much. We're just going to do some variation. Let me just select this one, and then I'm going to copy the what? The name. Where's the name? This is the name. Let me just copy is as it is because of those hyphenation. Yeah, as it is. Then I saw a post somewhere that graphic designers normally spend maybe 30 minutes to do a design and then 2 hours to look for the best fonts. So you'll I think getting fonts is now it's normally a problem, especially in in design. You just do your design very well, and then you take some 3 hours to get the best font. Just look at this one. You feel like this client is not going to accept. You know, you as a designer, I normally say you as a designer, you don't have to say that this client is not going to accept. Do it first and then share it with the client. If the client is not going to accept, and then that one you can share it now with you can now redo it. Just do not shy away from sharing your work. Let's see if we can get the right font here. Let me just move this one this way, and then I can get the right font. Let me just scroll. I'm just praying that I'm going to land a better font. I don't normally encourage for you to use these are fancy fonts. Fancy fonts in logo design, yeah, like, but for beauty it can do because it looks so fancy, somehow fancy. But for others, I don't encourage you to use fancy fonts. Will I be encouraged with this one? I'm hoping. I'm hoping that I'll be encouraged with one font here. Can this one do? Let me just scroll and see the right font. Oh my goodness. And because this one can go out anytime, I just save fast. I go to logos, week 3 challenge. This one, I had already done that one. Copy, just save it fast, just in case anything happens now, anytime from now. Let's just give it time. Yeah, but from here we'll just be, as long as we get the right font, we'll just do some variation to it. Okay, let me just get a simple font because of time. For you, I think you'll have more time to search for the better font. This one, let me pick that. Let me pick that. You can modify the font. You can modify the font. Not this way as modification, but there are more things you can do with the font. I don't know if that name is visible, but for the sake of this one, let's just use that one. And then let me just take the slogan here. Your radiance, our mission. I've used the fancy because of the field, but I cannot write maybe the take. It's a take, or this font already is not good. It's not fitting in well. So let me just look for another one that is simple. I think I've done for a given font here. Let me just use the most common one, though this one doesn't look good. What if I do let me do the uppercase. We have some few minutes. Oh, this one doesn't do. This one doesn't do. Apologies for the phone. That is what I was telling you. You take some few minutes to get the logo, and then you take your whole time. Okay, let me just get this one. Let me just get this one done that way. No problem. Let me just use this one, and I have this one. I can modify it. Okay. I think the name should balance with the what? With the icon. So this is the icon part. Let me just group it, and then I ensure that it's balancing with what? It's balancing with my design. You see, like this one is looking bigger. It's looking like it's quite big. Maybe I can consider doing some 2 lines, or yeah, let me see if I do that. And let me do some simple modification. If I added a shape here, or what do we do? Let's see. That is now the work of the designer. You don't have to be creative. You don't have to be, your design doesn't have to be look the same. Let me just ensure that I align this one well, this way. Let me just put them center. Yeah, let me just add this one. Yeah, for the sake of this class, let me just add this shape, some shape here, because of also time. But with time, you can do some modification, because creativity, it's not ending here. You can just sit down and then see that maybe I wanted to add something here, and then you can come back and add it. So you need to ensure that this one is balanced, well balanced. These shapes, these small shapes, ensure that this shape is the same as this one. Yes, that way. And then I align it that way. Is it aligned? Yeah. Ensure that the spacing is the same because of time. Yeah, nice. And then I come to this one. Now let me select the two. This one I group it first, and then I ensure that this one is well aligned. Coming to that point, or now I can just ensure that this one is there. Or now this one is supposed to align with this one. Alignment is also very key. Yeah, for today, I think that one is okay. We can now put these colors. You can just now pick these colors. I think this one, let's see if they will work. If these colors will work better or they will not work. The name should be very clear. Okay, let's do with that. Let's deal with that first. Let's see if that one is going to work. So we have your first format. It's looking like this one. Since now it's going to look like that, I'll have to delete other artboards first, and then I get the right thing from this end. So I'm going to find such kind of, I'm going to reduce the artboard that way. And since you see those colors, these colors normally work well on dark. I can add a dark background first here. I see what I do have. You see these ones, they are very, very good on a dark background. So they are going to be bright on dark background. So I have such kind of a design. So this one, for me, it's okay. It's okay. So do not shy away from sending it with the client. Just share it with the client, and then if the client is going to accept, well and good. If it's not going to accept, too bad. So we have different variations, but this, since that one is going to look like that, let me just show you one that I've done that it has different varied formats, like this one. Let me just show you, because that one we have only those colors, and they normally work on white. So we have this one on a dark background. We have another one, same white. Now the other is black, and also some colors changed. And then this one different. This one is portrait. This one is landscape. This one is also landscape. This one is landscape, different colors. A logo should have these formats, because sometimes, most of the time, not sometimes, we normally use they normally use them in the website. And the portrait logos normally don't work well in our website. They normally the landscape logos are the one that normally works well. So for this one, I'll have one with dark background and then another one without background. So just in case they're going to do a design. So I'm not going to do arrangement. But for this logo, I'm done. So I'll share with the client the files, the PDF file of this one, like this one, how it looks like. I have the PDF file of it. And then inside here, I have the PNG. These are PNGs of the same artboards. These are the PNGs of the same logos that we have done. So let's see. Let's just see them. one is taking some time. Any question to that point? If you're together, give me a thumbs up as that one opens. Any question? Any question? Okay. Nice. Great. So we have that one. We have also that one. So I normally share these ones, and also I share the 3D files. So we have these ones already. Let me just export them. Export as. Yes, and then I go, it's week 3 and PNG export. Yeah, ensure that doesn't have, it is transparent, doesn't have the background. Yeah, there we go. So let's just give it time, and then we open our Adobe Photoshop for a 3D. Let's just do maybe one 3D, and then we'll do an animation. Yeah, I've already opened them because of time. These 3Ds, I think I'll share them to the group today. I'll share them. So since it's a beauty, or yeah, let me just open this one. Can't be opened. It's telling me it can't be opened. Why is it telling me that? So let me just look for those ones. One of the things also you should possess as a graphic designer is how you're going to arrange your work. It's going to be easy for you. So if you have not arranged your work very well, it's going to be quite hard. Let me just look for that one. I'm looking for this 3D. I just want this 3D. Yeah. Do we have it? Is it opening? Let's just give it time. So I had shared the Adobe Photoshop 20, Adobe Creative Suite. Oh, we are yet to do one thing. Oh my goodness. How to download the cracked software. No problem. That one will take us some 5-10 minutes. Don't worry, we'll do it. We can't leave this class unless we do it. Especially for those who have joined, because mostly for that, we must do it. Yeah, we must do it. Don't worry. This one, if you'll join the, I'll share, don't worry. This one, I have this one. So I have this 3D, just double click on this one. For those who are yet to use Photoshop, this one is just a preset 3D mockup. We normally download them. These things, if you are in the group, I think I've shared enough links. I've literally shared enough links in this group. They are normally found in Graphics Family, Photopea, Photopea is called Photopea or Photopea, depending on. Graphics Family is also the same as Photopea. Normally works with, yeah, it's an online Photoshop. So we have this one. Let me drop that one. Let me not go much details for those who will join the class. But for those who are in the group, I think I've already said that Photopea is an online Photoshop. Let me copy and then paste it here, and then smart object. I don't want to paste it as a, yeah. So I have this one here. I normally share around five 3D. I normally share around 5 3D. So I'll just get another version, then blah blah, then share it with the generate more versions of the same. So after opening the smart object, and then I'm going to close it, or just click Control S, and it's going to be done on this end. It's going to change here. So when it's done to save, it's going to change also here. Yes. If you're together to that point, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. So this one also will save it as PDF. Save as PDF. Save a copy as PDF. Any questions so far? Any question? Any questions so far? I think this one I'll share it in the group. I'll share that one in the group on what we have done. So, okay. For as a designer, you don't need to. You see those. There are some curves here that are not very perfect. We'll polish them. They are not very perfect. As a designer, ensure that you don't leave your there is additional artboard that has been saved. This curve is not very perfect. So you need to ensure that it's quite perfect. This one. From far, I feel like it's not perfect. Yeah, this one should be ready. Oh, let's give it time. The problem with the Photoshop doesn't want you to go to the other end. You jump here, you jump to the other end. Yeah, so let's see. This one will just have to give it time. Just have to give it time. Anyone with a question, just you can type or just text. Anyone with a question, type or text. This one is taking time. Mhm. Aha. You can just ask in case you have a question. Someone is joining. You don't have any question. Okay, now this one is taking time. This is the problem with Photoshop. Your hand is up. You can ask. John, you can just ask. Just unmute and ask. The problem with
Hey,
Photoshop now.
hello.
Yes, 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 we can hear you.
I'm asking. Um,
Uh-huh.
I haven't used FreePic yet. I've never used it. I've actually I'm used to using Pinterest, and that's where I remove I get my designs from. Like I create mockups and other things. So I was asking
Uh-huh.
about the FreePic.
Uh-huh.
Hello.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, we can hear you. Just go
So
ahead.
about the FreePic, how can one use it? Like I want something more detailed so that I can understand. You have seen
Uh,
I've seen that you have picked two pictures and then you have tried to like place them in one artboard. You're getting me?
you're asking how you can use
Yeah, the
yes,
free pick. Like
yes. How you can
I'm asking how I
uh-huh.
can like make my work easier by using, let's say, like the one we are just drawing right now about the what is it called?
The logo.
Yeah, the logo you are drawing today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me answer that. My apologies. My ancestors are literally overworking. They're awake. This Photoshop is not open. Free pick, it is the same as Pinterest. So the same way you've been using Pinterest to get ideas there and try and design them, it is the same way you just go to free pick. The advantage part of free pick, it has thousands, thousands, and millions. You see, now this one is flower logo. It's already 313 results. So just log in. It gives you up to around 10. 10. You can download up to around 10. 10 things in a day, 10 elements in a day. Images, it has images, it has all logos, it has templates, even it has even Photoshop templates. You see here I've searched for flower logo. We have the images, we have all the images, have the vectors, we have the illustrations for Illustrator and vectors for Illustrator. Have the photos, we have the icons, we have the videos, we have the PSD for Photoshop, we have even templates, we have even posters. Just yeah, it's not free, but there are some things that are free. That's why I think you see the premium ones, huh? These ones, they are premium. That's why I think I said when I started working on the logo, I said for me I normally work on the premium one because people who are going to pay for to get this one, there are very few in Kenya. So I normally design from, especially logo, from the premium version. From the premium version. So you can get so many things, even posters. We have the free version. We also have the premium version. It has so many things. It has a lot. If I just search for posters, this one it has templates. I don't think if Pinterest has templates. Does Pinterest has templates like this one? I can just download this one and just edit it as it is because it's a free version. I just edit this one like the one you normally see the Canva guys. Yeah, I also used to do with Canva. I don't know if I've answered you.
Yes, yes.
Have I?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Ah, good. But by the way, as a graphic designer, I don't know why I don't know why I'm addicted to Freepik. It is the best. It has thousands and millions of templates. Also, you can go to graphics family. It is good, but normally good for Photoshop, but for business cards and mockups. That is graphics family. I think if you're in the group of, I had shared some sites that we can use. Yeah. Let's see now if this one is going to. Do you have any other question? Now this one, my grandparents, my great parents are literally doing their work in the skies. Any other question? Okay, I think when this one is done, I'll teach you how to placing different images in one artboard. You trace them differently and then you just combine them. Yeah. It is simple. Like if we had this one as an image, you could have traced it and then trace first, get the vector part. Get the vector part, should I say, shape part, shape part of it, and then you can now come and place them together. That is what we normally do. Hope I've answered that. Yes, if I've not answered, just keep on asking. I have no problem. Just keep on asking. Just ensure that you ask. Yeah, I think this one is ready. Yes, yes, there we go. This is our 3D logo. It's our 3D logo. So I've just saved it. Let me just now close this one. Now this one. I think the ancestors were working something there. So we have now a 3D logo here. These are 3D still logo. We have also 3D logo animation. So we are done with this one. Now you can save. Let me save a copy. But this one I normally export. I normally export because they are normally quite big files. So they are large. The files are normally large. If you export, you're going to reduce the size. So let me just export using that name. I'm going to share these files. I've also shared, by the for those, I'll share. There is a day I even shared the mockups. They have different types of mockups. Mockups normally helps you to display how a design is going to look like. First of all, when printed, yeah, especially when printed, because we also have, I think also we have something called 3D signages. They normally look like this. Yeah, if you are together, give me a thumbs up so that we can go to the other part first of downloading. Before we go to the we do the logo animation part, because animation is normally there with the After Effects. If you're together, give me a thumbs up as we go to the other one, the other part. We'll finish it. Don't worry. We'll finish it. So for those, yeah, if you still if anyone has a question, you can just ask. So in case you want to download a cracked software, I normally use torrent. So the first thing that you should do, I have the procedure. Do I have the procedure here? Yes, I'll share the procedure. Yes, here's the procedure. We have two ways. We have the get into PC. I think most of us know this one, but this one sometimes the softwares are not very good. And then we normally have the uTorrent. We normally use the uTorrent. So you download the uTorrent first, and then you go to this site, either Kickers Torrent, Pirates Bay, or then we also have others like is it called Samsung, something of the sort. Yeah, we have these ones, the torrent. So we first of all, you are going to download the uTorrent because my net allow me. You're going to download uTorrent is free. Just download it and install. After installing, just free download and then install. After installing, it's going to come on this end here. It looks like this. This is the uTorrent. And then you're going to go to those sites. The site that I've said, it's either Pirates Bay or the Kickers Torrent. But for me, I'll recommend Pirates Bay. Now my internet, I don't know what my internet is doing. I'll recommend just search for Pirates Bay. This one, Pirates Bay, and then the first site. just click on the first site, and then here it has so many movies, even audio, and then those guys games, and then yeah, even the X movies are also here. Search for now the software that you want to download. Let's say I want to download Adobe Illustrator. Adobe Illustrator. Download the search for the name and also the version. We should also know the version. I want to download the 2025. I don't know if the 2026 is out. No, it should not be. I don't think it's out. So we have here all the softwares. We have the Adobe Illustrator. So here, I'll have to also to check the size. I'll have to check the size. Like this one, it's telling me it's how many. I don't know why this one is showing me like hide my. Oh no. I don't want to hide. I don't want to hide my IP, VIP. So this one is around 3.9. Others even are notes. They are not even they are notes or YouTube. Even those people who want to learn from Udemy, their courses are even here. You can download those courses from Udemy. And also we have, I don't know if you have the Coursera's courses here. It has everything, this Pirates Bay. So I'm going to click on this one, the link, this one. Just click on that name. After clicking on that name, and then you're going to get this torrent. Just click on this one, and then it's going to populate this. It's going to have, you are going to have this pop-up, open uTorrent. After you open uTorrent, you're going to just give it time so that it can populate everything that is here. You can see what is there. But for now, I'll just click OK. For now, I'll click OK. You're lost. I've said the first thing that you're going to do, you are going to download this one. Search for uTorrent. This one, let me just share it in the groups. This one, we have this group here. We also have this group here. Yeah, for those who are in this class, I'll share it. Don't worry. Those who are in this class, I'll share it. After downloading it, it's a free. Just download free, and then go and search for Pirates Bay. Pirates Bay. This one contains all the softwares. If you don't find things in KiCast Torrent, if you don't find them in Get Into PC, you're going to find them here. Okay, this one I normally just give it for the class because it's a premium thing. You see, sometimes the reason as why sometimes we charge something because we even paid before we even showed something. So that's why sometimes you tell someone to pay and then telling you, oh, those are the free things I can get. Yeah, just go and search online. I don't know if you're going to find. I don't know how. Sometimes you don't know how long you're going to take for you to get such kind of a site. So you can use just the Pirate Bay. Just click on the first website, and then search for the software. Now Adobe Photoshop. Photoshop 2025. I think there are those. I used I've been sending the creative suite, but I've not been sending a single one in the creative design group community. So because this one, I download and then I put it in my Google Drive, it's going to consume my space. And then also, yeah, spending time. So you can just now this one you can now download. Just search for it. Search. Just click on search. Enter. And then you have this one. You see it is a Windows application. Ensure that it's Windows application. And then you look for the either cracked, pre-activated, those ones. Those are the ones that we normally use. But they are normally the ones that are normally just yeah. So you can download one of them, this one or this one, and then also check on the size. No, like there is another one you'll find maybe it's 1 GB. 1 GB is not or maybe 100 MB. Yeah, so ensure that you check also the size. Just click on that name and then get this torrent. Then click on open uTorrent. And then you're going to download it. That is how to download. If you're together, give me a thumbs up. Then click OK. If you're together, give me a thumbs up. If you're together, give me a thumbs up. Nice. If you're going to join the class, don't worry. We'll just repeat and also share them. Don't worry. And then when it's done, it's going to find here. It's be telling you seeding. Just double click on it, and then it's going to take you to the file manager here. So let me see if I have any file, anything here. So you're going to install. I think for installation is not very hard. Let's say you want to install. Do I have anyone? Any here? I don't know. I don't know if I have one. Let me see if I have some, because for me I know I'm using the Adobe Creative Cloud. Adobe Creative Cloud. Let me see if I have one. I think they are here. It's not even. They are not even here. For installation, you just double. Let's say this one. Not. Let me see if I got one. I don't know why I don't have them. Did I just? I remember. I think I removed them. I should have. Yeah, here they are. So like now, Adobe Illustrator, double click on it, and then I click on setup. But for this one, I'll recommend you do it when you are offline. Just ensure that you are not on Wi-Fi. You are not on Wi-Fi. Ensure that you are on offline. Just click on setup. Double click on setup, or you can run this one as administrator. Run as administrator. It will take time to install. And then when you are done, in case it's going to give you some errors, then it's telling you, oh, you need to pay blah blah, use this software. There is this software. Let me share it with you. I'm hoping it's going to come, because sometimes it doesn't normally come. Cancel. Let me just hey, where is this? My internet, my ancestors decided to do wonders today. Ensure that you use that software. Where is that software? This one. Use that software. Just double click. Let me just show you how it's going to look like. When you are still offline, double click on it. It's going to open for you the WinRAR file, activation software. And then this one, there is this. Yes, there is that command that is there. Right click on it and then run, extract it. Run as administrator. Ensure that you are offline. You are not online. Run it as an administrator. This one is going to block. Yes, it's going to block that. I don't want to use some terms, because this one, most of the time it's normally it's normally flagged on YouTube. It's normally flagged in YouTube. My internet. Oh my goodness. Whatever it's doing. Yes, that is it. Any question? In case it's going to give you a problem, just let me know. I'll give you an advanced procedure. Suppose you'll have to uninstall all the Adobe, and then install them again. In case you're going to find a problem, like you have used, maybe you have maybe used it for 1 or 2 days, and it's still giving you some problems, just inbox. I'll give you an advanced procedure. I think I have it written somewhere. Yeah, I'll give you an advanced procedure for that. Don't worry, just inbox. I'll give you that advanced procedure. Any question to that point? Any question? We have our 3D there, and then we have this one. Yeah, for this one, we normally find them. For those who are going to join the class one, I think this one, I'll apologize that I'll not be sharing them, but maybe I'll share one or two. I normally find them on Envanto. Those who wish to get some templates or some things in Envanto. Envanto is one of the largest market for design, graphic design, and also web design, images, videos, PSD templates. Yeah, some of them I've shared it, I think, to the Telegram. I've download them here. Oh my goodness, I don't know why, whatever my internet is doing. Oh, whatever my internet is doing. I think, let me see if your question is solved. Yeah, for the ad, the templates for this one, I'll not. Yeah, I'll share one. I'll share one for the Premiere Pro, not Premiere Pro, After Effects. Can we have another lesson about 3D graphics? 3D. Okay. We'll see about that. I can share one of the classes. Yeah, so I think I've repeated the process, and then yeah, when you are done installing, you can restart now. You can consider restarting your computer. Kindly, while installing, do not be online. Do not be online. Do not be online. A disclaimer. So ensure that, yeah, these ones they're normally found on Invanto. So I'll be using one of the templates here, but for where we are, they're just going to place my logo here, and then it's going to where's our logo. Let me just play it first so that I can see. Yeah, here it is. I'm going to just to drop my logo here. Where are we? Week 3. I'm just going to drop my logo here. Which one? Okay, let me just drop it from here. I think this one. I'm just going to drop it here. So this is just a template. You just drop in your logo, and then you just give it time to render. Now, what is this one doing? Whatever this one is doing is not doing the right thing. Let me see this one. Let me drop this one and see. Not really. Yeah, so After Effects normally works better with graphics card. So my laptop doesn't have graphics card. So for recommendation, I normally, for if you're going to join the class, at least 8 GB RAM. Mine is around 16, but at least 8 GB RAM for you to run these ones. Yeah, I don't teach Figma. I don't teach Figma. I can link you with someone who will teach you WordPress design. I don't teach. Actually, I don't teach Figma. Yeah, I don't teach Figma. WordPress. Okay, Figma is good. You can also do it. You can learn it slowly by also using Adobe XD. Why is this one not displaying? Okay, let me do this. Oh, this one. Where are we supposed to? Hey, today everything seems to be falling apart. So how oh my goodness, how are we going to reduce this one? Just how to supposed to get some. Let me scale it down. Okay. Now it's reflecting. Now whatever it's doing, we don't know. Let me just scale it down. Yeah, so in case you have a question, just ask as we conclude. Let me just scale it down. Yeah, this one I'll share one template. Yeah. I'll share one template. Oh, Envanto is premium, Envanto is premium. So yeah. Yeah, Envanto is premium. So I'm just going to double click on the final copy, and then I see whatever this logo is doing. We see if it has rendered. So let's just give it some time. But I think there are some few things that we'll need to change, but it's not very much. We'll need to be changing maybe the some few colors there, here and there. So let's give it time to render. Supposed to be, yeah, it's okay. So it's going to look like that. It is popping. Yeah, any other question? I think we are done. This one, when done to render, it's going to still display all the colors. When done to render, you go to File and then Export, and then Add to Render Queue. There are some settings that we'll do maybe here and there. Yeah, you see that. Okay, let it keep rendering. Yeah, let it keep rendering. Yeah, in case you have a question, you feel free to inbox. Yeah, in case you also need don't know if you need a personalized classes. Should we say personalized classes? Yeah, you can still inbox. Yeah, I'm available also during the day, but we need to arrange in case you need some classes. Obviously, maybe I'll need something. Yeah, I'll need some tea. Yeah, if you're together to that point, give me a thumbs up. This one is taking time. I think we can just end it there. I'll share it when done rendering. Yeah, it will take some time. If you don't have a graphics card, it will take some little bit of time. Yeah, but it will render. No, yeah. So the thing is that in as much as it's going to take time, you're going to get that 3,000. No templates for in the class. You're going to have the templates. I'll share for you any template that is here in Envanto. I'll share all the templates that are in Envanto. So yeah, I'll share them all. Even for Adobe Premiere Pro, I'll share them all so that we can be using them if you're going to be joining the class. But in case also you need them and you're not part of the class, I normally sell them just in box from 500. Yeah, a template I'll give you, because from it you can still make some good money. See such kind of animation. It's a template, and then yeah, yes, that is it. I think this one should be done. Uh-huh. This one is going to take some time. Let's close there. Let's end there. I'll share the others. I'll share the others. Let's end there. You can't hear. You can't hear. Hey, hey. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. I don't know if it's my network. I've been, don't know, I've been shaking or up and down. Uh-huh. Give me a thumbs up. Hey, guys, you can't hear me. Give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Hey, so you can't hear me. Let me see. Or I was locked out. Logged out. Oh, sorry, 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 sorry. Oh my goodness. Sorry. There is something.
You can hear me?
Let me fix my mouth.
Yeah, hello. I think you can hear me now.
I think you can hear me now. Sorry, 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 sorry. Now you can hear me. Sorry for that. I think there was a problem somewhere. Okay, sorry, sorry. Any questions so far? This one is taking long. Huh? But if you're together, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up as we end the session. Yes, I will share the today's video. Great, great, great. Have a nice evening. See you in class. For those who are going to join, just inbox me. Those who are in the group, I think you have the number. Just inbox. If you're going to make payment, well and good. But in case you're going to arrange yourself for September, still not bad. Yeah, have a nice evening. The software, sharing or what? Yes, yes. Someone sharing the cracked version. I'll share individual, but I had already shared the other. I had already shared, where is it? The Creative Cloud. But if you're going to join the class, don't worry. But I already shared the Creative Cloud here. Where is it? We have them. I have already you just need to download the cracked version. It has around it has so many software, around 16 of them. I'll reshare it in the group, don't worry. Or if just inbox kindly, because of time. just inbox. Yes. Have a nice evening. See you in the class for those who are going to join tomorrow.